Yup. It's Wednesday. It's officially hump day. It's gloomy, but it feels excellent outside. Hopefully everybody's having an eventful day. I hope that your day is spry. I hope you are dreaming big dreams. I hope you're not allowing people to get inside of your dreams and may create a nightmare. Won't be before you too long. Just wanted to holler at you. We haven't talked in a minute, so let's get right to it. The story is told of the speaker. He took $100 in his hand, and he said to his audience, he said, "How many people want this $100 bill?" Everybody raised their hand, and they said, "We want it." He balled it up, and then had it in his hand, all crumbled up, wrinkled, and everything. He asked the people in the audience, "How many people still want this $100? Everybody in the audience raised their hand. He went on and threw it on the ground, and he stomped on it and meshed it with his foot. Hey, Kim, he meshed it with his foot. And he said, and then he picked it up off the ground and said, "How many people still want this $100 bill? Even after it's been balled up, even after it's been stomped on, how many people still want it?" Everybody said, "We still want it." Hey, Kim. He then took the $100 bill and he put it in some cat litter that had feces in it, stinking, nasty. He pulled it out and he said, "How many people still want this $100 bill?" Nobody else wanted it but one person. He took that $100 bill and he went and bought groceries with it. When asked why did he still want it after it's been stomped on, after it's been crumbled up, after it's been in feces, they asked him, "Why did you still want it?" He said, "Because the value never changed." And I'm here to tell you that in spite of everything that you've been through, it doesn't matter how many times you've been crumbled. It doesn't matter how many times you've been stomped on, how many times people have pooped on you and left you hanging. You still have value. Doesn't matter who comes and goes in your life. It doesn't matter the opportunities that come and go in your life. It doesn't matter what you think about you. What other people think about you. You still have value. And I'm saying to you that in order for you to move forward, stop looking at the effects of what they've done to you. Stop worrying about who shunned you, who doesn't like you. Stop worrying about who pooped on you. Because for every person that pooped on you, there's always somebody that's willing to clean you off. You're still worth something in spite of all of your issues, all of your flaws, all of your imperfections. You're still worth something. The question that I have for you is, at what point do you begin to operate in your worth? We often pray to God and we say, "God, give me this, give me that." But when he says, "What's up, man?" And what he says is that, "I want to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. All you have to do is stop worrying about what you're not worthy of and start worrying about what you are worthy of." You're still worth something. It doesn't matter who put roadblocks in your life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you grew up. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. It doesn't matter how they feel about you. The thing that matters the most, it doesn't even matter how you feel about yourself. Because sometimes you put yourself down so much so that you immediately put limits on yourself. You have to want for you what God wants for you. Because why? Because the one person that picked that $100 bill up was the hand of God. Because he still thinks that you're worth something. If he didn't think that you weren't worth anything, you would have been dead a long time ago. Start feeling worthy. Start walking in your worthiness. And you'll begin to attract the things that's worthy for you to have. Doesn't matter about the issues that's going on in the news. It doesn't matter about what you read about. None of that matters. The only thing that matters at this juncture is that you have a life that's worth living. Be encouraged. Stay focused. Let's get it. Move past the past. Move past the things that's trying to hold you up. Let me leave you with this question. Because let me leave you with this question. I'm working on this sermon now. And one of the things that I'm talking about Peter and Peter in the boat, right? And you have a lot of preachers, right? So they beat Peter up. They all use the same. You have so many copycat preachers. It's just crazy. But nevertheless, I'm not here to judge. But they always talk about Peter taking his eyes off of Jesus. But they never talk about the risk that he took. That he was willing to get out the boat and leave his friends in the boat just to get to Jesus. Right? And they always talk about, but he took his eyes off it. Yeah, but the man got out the boat. That's number one. Number two is, and sometimes if you didn't have any fear, then that means that you're perfect. And that means that you wouldn't need Jesus to lift you up out where you're falling, the places that you're falling. And so we have the proclivity and the propensity to take our eyes off of Jesus. That's what everybody says. And sometimes we do that. You know why? Just so that he can grab us. So that we will know that we need him. That he will pick us up, and it shows us that every place that we're falling, he's right there to pick us up. Be encouraged. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because everything that you ever ask and ever need, it's right there. All you have to do is what? Reach out and touch it. Holler at me. Love you here.